Y llegamos temprano. Y no me deja. Vete para el carajo. Yo tengo que comprarlo, porque carajo. Yo tengo el juego. Ay, Dios mío, ¿qué hice? Pero no tener problemas como ayer. Él tuve problemas todo el jodido. La jodida ahora. Sí. Bueno, no sé qué dónde me queda anoche. Porque por alguna razón un mejor decía que no tenía licencia por Game Pass, algo así. Tengo que hacer esto de nuevo. Los cabrones. Este cutscene de nuevo.
What are those things? This is Forerunner, right? I've heard the stories, but man, this is crazier than I imagined. Dumb question. How do you know this isn't a trap?
I don't.
Great. I hope this weapon of yours is worth the risk. I'm reading multiple enemy ships heading this way. Too many. We're running up.
It's been 6 months. Where have you been?
What happened? Where is Cortana?
The rogue AI known as Cortana is gone. She's been deleted.
How? By you?
Of course not. Did you hit your head or something? Don't you remember? My instructions were to enter this installation, imitate Cortana, and lock her down for retrieval. Yours were to take her back to the Infinity for deletion. So if it wasn't you... Okay then. There's something else. On successful deployment, my deletion routine was supposed to complete. Still here.
Good.
Good. My programming failed. I'm not supposed to be here. You need to delete me.
No.
No. I was created for one purpose, and that purpose is no longer needed. My mission is over.
We have a new one. The Banished are planning to fire this ring. We need to make sure they don't.
First of all, what's a banished? Second, you may have noticed that a significant piece of this installation has been damaged, making that impossible. And third, to fire this ring, they would need an activation index. Cortana had the index. I had parts of it as well.
Something stopped your deletion. We need to find out why.
But this wasn't the mission.
The missions change. They always do.
Are you sure?
Si esto era un checkpoint que grabó porque no aparecía aquí ahorita.
Triggered a response from the ring. I need you to understand. There's not much time.
If you knew how you were going to die,
If you knew how you were going to die,
how would you live your life differently?
how would you live your life differently?
That voice is Cortana's.
No, it's not her. Just dust and echoes.
What did you say?
What? It's just pieces of data cycling until they run out of power. It's all around us.
Today, I was called an emotionless automaton. They saw faces. 75 healthy subjects, handpicked by me.
Hey, what's up?
For the program. They will not all survive. I understand that. And
Early stream today because I'm leaving early.
there is one subject that I find myself hoping does live through this. He is perfectly suited for what is coming.
Nice. You know how long I haven't been. You know how long I haven't sleep at night.
117.
Not even my day off I sleep at night because I go to sleep like around 7 or 8 p.m. and I wake up at 2 in the morning. And I stay awake until 8 of the next day. Oh fuck. Tanto por carajo.
This plan isn't working out.
When I started working the post office, I used to sleep like 4, the max 5 hours, man.
These are the banished.
Those were the worst days.
They smell even worse than I imagined.
You can smell them.
Well, an array of sensors in your armor can, and I analyze the input. You smell fine, by the way.
Well, unless there's people, but it's rare, it's a rarity that they only need like 2 hours of sleep and they function normal. Maybe he's one of those people.
Look, over there. That's the source.
The bridge is
Where's
out.
over there?
Yes, it
Okay.
is. Maybe there's a way to power it back up nearby.
Okay. Yeah, that would be. If I didn't have kids, shit, I would be doing that.
They'll pair you with another.
You can travel to any state, you sleep in your sleep in there. I think there's law that makes that illegal. I think California. Ah, fuck. You cannot sleep in your car. I think that is stupid. I don't know why. But yeah. Yeah, having a van life, that sounds cool. Like travel.
Is it safe?
I think the only place I would like to visit in California would be San Francisco.
Yes.
That's it. It's so
Safe.
fucking expensive and their laws over there are so ridiculous.
This is part of me. I don't know why. I don't know how, but it is me. It was the last part I remember being deleted. Let me just...
You are here because you were chosen. Our enemies are getting smarter and more numerous every day. What I am about to show you will help turn the tide of war.
Yeah, but if she's a lawyer, she's fine. Sure.
To harness the strategic power of a shipborne AI onto the battlefield. Are you ready?
Yes, Dr. Halsey.
Unlike previous AI models, she will reside between your mind and the suit, directly communicating with your neural interface. Think of her as a new set of eyes to aid your reactions and upgrade your reconnaissance. She's not the driver, but a way to level the playing field.
What do I call her?
Ask her. She named herself.
Hello, Master Chief. I'm Cortana.
That's not the same Cortana from the fourth
Together
one.
you become our
I
newfound
mean,
hope.
fifth.
Together, you become our key to
At
humanity's
least a
survival.
memory, I think.
She will do anything necessary to make sure that your mission is accomplished, even if that means sacrificing herself or you
I have a question.
to accomplish it.
What do you think of Master Chief face
I
reveal?
touched it, and
Was that real?
it's just data. It's just here. Clusters of recursive code. But
No, he
this,
don't
on the
reveal,
other
but
hand,
that's the biggest
this is the framework
incognita
I
here
used to
in
trap Cortana.
Halo, the Halo
It contains
series.
a copy of the activation index, at least fragments
I know
of
they
it.
don't do it because, you know, they're gonna have
What should we do with it?
backlash. People are gonna bitch about it.
Do we need it?
But I think they can do it, but do
Well,
it correctly, you know
based
what I
on
mean?
what you've told me so far, the bigger question is...
Well, he's not a
it
robot.
vanished.
He's just a experiment, a super soldier.
Do it.
Yeah, he is, man. He's just like an experiment. He's not an android.
Something?
Like the Spartans, they are super soldiers. Yeah, he's a Spartan. And they are super soldiers. They experiment. They're like Captain America, practically. Practically.
Did I miss something? There's a file that's been unlocked, but I don't have access.
We need a route out of here.
No, he's not.
Okay, let's see. There's a breach close by. It should lead us to the surface.
So anyway, talking about the face reveal, I would like them to reveal his face, but they will have to kill him. I guess like he sacrificed, but it have to be a badass death. You know what I mean?
Give me a second, and I'll get this bridge activated.
Is making this the
We've got
sixth
company,
game.
Chief. Meet me at the plinth up ahead.
Yeah, 6-1 with this guy, Master Chief. And I really like Spartan Locke. And I don't think he appeared in this game, but he appeared in the 5th one, and I really like him. I think it's time to play with other Spartans. And Rich, you do that. I don't know why. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they have to kill him off. Like, in God of War, that's like the 7th God of War game, and you use Kratos. And actually, in the latest God of War game, he has really good character development. And you know, because you see something that tells the future, some shit like that, that he died, that he's gonna die. And I hope he died, but well, he have died since the first game, you know, since the prequels. But a death that he stayed dead, and I hope they do it memorable. And he a badass. Yeah, I like God of War, but I know what you're saying. Because I think God of War is overrated, the originals. But I fucking love the new one. I think the new one is the best God of War game. But yeah, you're gonna say, I don't know if you play it, but yeah, it's kinda Dark Souls. It has a kinda Dark Souls gameplay. But fuck, that new God of War game is fucking bad. I love that game. Fucking good. But the other ones, the story is great, but the gameplay is so boring.
Not the type to
But
waste
maybe
any
it's me,
time,
because I
huh?
don't like hack and slash. I
Noted.
can play them, but it's
Let's
not
go.
my cup of tea, you know. Man, I like this gun. Which one you say, like the old ones or the new ones? 'Cause the old ones, they're fucking repetitive. And the quick time events, I hate them. Everything has a quick time event. But the new one, man, I think the new one is perfect. Yeah, but I'm not gonna criticize your opinion, because I give you that. At least, you know, I have the same opinion, more or less, about the old ones. Like, I think they're overrated. But like I said, I really like the new one. But I understand there's people probably that didn't like it because of the Dark Souls gameplay. They gotta start bitching about, oh, this is not a God of War game, this is a Dark Souls, you know? How people are. I forgot that grenades. Hue puta. What you gotta play? I don't think Dark Souls 3 was rushed. Actually, I really like Dark Souls 3. I don't know, man. I like both. I think, but yeah, I don't care if people choose 1 over 3 or 3 over 1. I think it's fine. But if someone choose 2 over 3 or over 1, then there's a problem. 2 fucking suck, man. Like I didn't even finish it. I play it. I fucking hate it. Even the gameplay, everything. And I saw my friend finishing it. I couldn't play that shit. Fucking hate this game. And then your opinion is subjective, man. It's not objective.
Oh no.
What's wrong?
Oh shit.
This gravity lift should be powered up. We need to find a way to bring it back online.
Man, I thought this game was gonna be open world. What the fuck with that? All this level looks alike. Fuck. Where puta. Man, the thing is, you like it because you're for Dark Souls. But my problem with it is that I don't think From Software even made the game. I think it was Namco. Namco produced it. I don't know. Or something like that.
The ring's life force.
But the thing is that
Power seed.
the difficulty of the game, it's not fun. They just use the difficulty aspect of the game to make it you say that shit. I forgot how you say that word.
All space, all time.
A gimmick. They use the difficulty as a gimmick. And the enemy placement, well, I played the arena wasn't that bad, but if you play the scholar of this first scene, is that the remake, right? The one that have all the DLC. Anyway, if you play that one, the enemy placement is horrible. They just made the game difficult on purpose. Like, it's not skill wise. It's just, I don't know, man. Then how you walk, the gameplay, like the animation looks different. I didn't like the game.
Chief, stop.
No, you're hating.
Is that a Spartan? We need to find out what happened.
Bloodborne is the best Souls like game. Soulsborne.
She was carrying an enhanced shield module. Let's see what I can find out about her. Accessing. This is Spartan Bonita Stone, recon specialist. Her vitals have been offline for nearly a month.
Give me a minute. Let me eat something.
It was an energy blade, but different.
We'll be back like in 5 minutes. I'm back.
Stronger. A single strike. She never saw it coming.
I mean, they really need to use new aliens, because these aliens are
That elevator should take
in,
us to the surface.
in this franchise since the first one. They're fucking silly. Like, I can take seriously Halo because of this. Yeah, I understand that. I'm still debating if I should work my day off on. Oh, I'm forced to work my overtime. Yeah, my day off. So I was thinking, shit, let me just. You know, I haven't seen. Cause my mom coming this Friday, and I was like, shit, I don't want to work. You know, I haven't seen my mom since like 2019. So if they say something on my job, I just deal with the consequences. I doubt they're gonna fire me or something, you know. Man, I'm pro education, but not pro education here, man. If you don't have money, I don't think it's worth the debt here in the States. Might just fucking do your own business or study online, you know, try to what you like, just learn it online or some shit, because here the school are fucking are ridiculously expensive. Wait, puta. Well, going to a program exchange, they have a lot. In PR, there were a lot of people. There were Colombians, a lot of Americans, Europeans. Well, yeah, a lot of Americans, because it's part of the state. The school is cheaper over there. Especially, that's one of the hacks for people that want to study medicine or engineering. They go to the public university that's really prestigious over there. It's called UPR, and it's super cheap, and it's top 100 of the most prestigious school in university in the world. And there's a lot of Americans that study medicine over there, and it's super cheap compared to the States. Not even,
We need to call down
I don't think you don't even spend $50,000 in a year. I mean, in 4 years. That's how ridiculous cheap is. But yeah, well, they're gonna make me do this shit every time. Looking for fucking batteries.
This elevator's drawing power from the ring. Well, it was. The seed is missing.
No, I knew that shit was gonna happen. It wouldn't be weird. Like I told you in San Juan,
What are these
there's
things?
a lot of Indians over there.
Genetic
They
repositories.
speak Spanish.
Forerunner storage
Well,
vessels.
but most of them that I met, they speak only English. But in San Juan, you don't need.
In that
You don't
room
actually need
for
to
6
speak
months,
Spanish. People
surrounded by
speak
them.
over there English.
Let's just say
But I
that you
met
talked
some that speak
a
Spanish.
lot.
This is combat medic, Lucas Browning. If you find this, you need to understand. They forced me to help them with it. Whatever it is. They brought it up from whatever's below. When it opened, God, it was something different. I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah, my job, there's this white dude that even his last name is called White Man. Imagine how white he is. But man, he speaks Spanish so perfect, like a Mexican.
Get that cradle powered up.
And it was that he lived in the south of Texas, you know, close to the border, and he used to hang out in Mexico all the time. And he learned Spanish, and then he moved to Mexico, and he lived for 30 years over there. But his Spanish is perfect. It's funny because I know, you know, I'm here in Texas. There's a lot of Mexicans or Spanish-speaking people. So every time he used to, you know, order people to do shit, people were talking shit to him in Spanish, and he used to present himself speaking Spanish. That shit was
He
hilarious.
identifies as banished.
Can you operate it?
In my sleep. Not that I sleep, but... Oh, I don't need to. It's already on its way down.
Incoming.
But what if it's a friend?
It isn't.
But yeah, that shit was hilarious.
Escherum's orders are that you should be brought before him.
The thing is, this doesn't even look like an alien. It looks like an ape from Planet of the Apes. But yeah, man, like, just learn the basic and move there. What? That's what everyone does, man. Just learn basic and go there. Yeah, but cabrón is about word, but I don't know, man. Like, it's about word, but they say a lot. Like in Puerto Rico, we say cabrón like every 5 seconds, man. I know I say when I speak in Spanish, I say it every fucking time. So it's bad, but it's like slang, man. Oh fuck, where'd he go? Oh. Fue la gran puta. Oh damn. Yeah, man, I guess let me kill this fucker. Since when Halo has boss fight? Guess that's cool. Where you at? I ain't doing shit with this crap. Oh my god. Oh. Fuck you, man. Te crees, cabrón. No, I've never been to South America. But yeah, it's true, if you speak European Spanish is gonna be roasted, but I always make fun of their
That's
accent.
almost funny.
I repeat, multiple banished craft
And that's
converging on your
awesome.
location.
I would love
They're
to go
coming for you.
to. No, you didn't tell me. I would love to go to Brazil, but if it wasn't dangerous,
I thought I was on my.
or maybe it's not. But you know, that's what I see in the news and shit.
Be ready.
I would love to go over there, man. Well, don't you remember in the World Cup? I think 2012 or 2014. I don't remember what year was it. That the locals were stealing from the tourists and shit.
Another Silex. But this one's open.
And then people that live there, they didn't do nothing about it.
What do you think was in it?
Another problem.
Why so cynical? It might be something good.
Trust me. It won't be.
Well, like I said, maybe I'm talking shit, never been there, and just letting propaganda influence my opinion, you know what I mean? Because New York is one of the most dangerous cities in the world. And I've been there, so I guess it depends, you know? Just letting propaganda influence my opinion.
Let me get out of here.
Terminal, over there. Just give me a second. I should be able to get control from here.
So Tremonius has
Man, that's sad.
a victim of the Master Chief's might. Do not fool yourself. He was not the best of the banished, not by any measure. It occurs to me that we have not been introduced. I, of course, know of you, Spartan. Your legend, the fear you inspire is admirable. The hope you stir in the hearts of your kind, misplaced. I want you to know my name too, to know my legend. How else will you beg me for mercy? I am Escharum, War Chief of the Banished. This is my world now. And you have little time remaining in it.
Look at this place. It's so...
Oh, now it's the open
More
world.
monsters coming to kill us.
You know, I didn't knew this game was gonna be open world. I just found it online saying that it's the first open world Halo game and that they did it good. And I was like, God damn it, I have open world fatigue. Why did this game has to be open world? I'm gonna give it a shot. It would be awesome if they have fucking co-op and they haven't. First Halo game that it released without co-op at launch. Can you believe that shit? That's fucking stupid. Oh, fuck. All the time. PR is a US colony. They teach English since kindergarten. Oh shit. But yeah, like all the time. Ah, yeah. Like, this is annoying, man. Fucking games like that, like one man army. But yeah, like where I live in the south. When I grew up, this yeah, there were a lot of people that speak English because, like I told you, they teach English since kindergarten. But most of the people don't speak it because they're kind of change their accent. But then if you go, but I study in a public school. If you go to private school, they have more, like they have American accent. But then if you go to the metro area, yeah, everyone, you think you are in the United States because they speak with American accent. Oh no, I'm not Mexican. Right now in PR, they're beef with, you know, kids from private school. Oh, it's beef, yeah, because there's a lot of classism over there. So usually public school is for kids from is for kids that are from the ghetto, or from projects. Yeah, yeah, you have kids, you know, middle class, well, working class and low class, you know, that they live, you know, their parents at least have, you know, they have jobs, they're working, but most of them, they, you know, so, but their school, like public school, close to private ones, and when we used to get out, you know, we have to walk our way home. We have school buses, but sometimes, like me, we didn't like to, we just prefer to walk. It was fun. So we used to get in front of the private school and talk shit to private school kid. Yeah, they will roast you over there. Man, bullying over there is way worse than here. Like, even if you speak English, they'll roast you. Dude, even if you speak correct Spanish, they'll roast you. You don't even have to be a kid. Even adults over there, if you speak correct Spanish, they will talk shit at you. They are like, ah, when do you become a Spanish teacher? Am I in a desk job? Why do I have to speak like, they will make fun, like they will talk shit. It's like there's a saying where they're like, burger's the only place that you are wrong if you speak, you know, if you speak correct Spanish, they'll make fun of you. Oh, we don't have cards over there.
kind were cut down. Esheram has decreed it be named in your honor, Tremonius, so that it may inspire other leaders to do what you have done. All that remains of the humans are scattered remnants.
Okay, tell me about. Hell, the guy that lived 23 years in PR, tell me more, because you know more than me then. I'm telling you. Probably they send the drug over there, but there's no cartel over there. There's gangs. And usually, there's drug war, but it's not from cartel. I'm telling you, I live for 20-something years in the projects, and projects they are bad. And I'm telling you, there's like gangs from projects, but it's different. It's not like gangs like here. It's like if you're from this place, you grew up to defend that place and then take over other projects, shit like that. Man, the documentary can say all the shit they want, but most of the commentaries are fake and they don't know shit. They're just propaganda. Like I said, they probably have connection because there has to be a way for the drug to come here. I mean, to come over there, but they're not there. And if the cartel were there, shit, there would be war.
Don't answer that.
Like drug war.
If you can find me somewhere to hack in, I think I can guarantee this base will be safe for your friend to land.
Not even drug war. It will be the U.S. Army will be declaring war to them. Because we have 3 military bases over there. And if they're not as present here in the south, well, they are, but not as over there in Mexico. They're not gonna happen in PR. You have to take a boat, a ship, or a plane, and you have to pass to federal checkpoints, to the National Guard. Nah.
We're safe here.
LZ secure.
Well, cartel member from PR, but they're not. They don't call it cartel over there. It's like gangs. Like the correct word, they call it combo. But it's not as organized. It's not organized crime. Like you see, like the cartel that they have. They control towns and they have businesses to launder their money. There are people that have launder their money, but it's not organized.
Solid ground. As good as this feels. Please tell me we can.
But I don't know them, but I'm pretty sure they're not from there. Or if they are, they're not there anymore.
Can we go?
Hi.
What the? Cortana. But she. This is all her fault.
It isn't Cortana. Tell him.
But it's classified.
Permission granted.
I was created by Dr. Catherine Halsey to mimic this installation's security to trap Cortana for deletion. I was successful.
Cortana's no longer a threat. And now she's going to help us stop the Banished.
Of course she is.
I think I'm with you. I didn't even know what a banished was an hour ago, and even
Man,
I the odds proved great.
Yes.
What you like? According to Wiki, you're literally believing a Wikipedia.
I was programmed to die.
Really? One person with a death wish wasn't enough.
No, I was just figuring what I'm supposed to. Wait, I'm picking up a UNSC distress signal.
Location.
The source is 4 kilometers from here.
There's no mafia over there.
Origin. This is our current location.
There's people with money that they're gangsters and shit. Or Italian mafia or Irish or shit like that. No.
Chief, what is she talking about?
Like there's crime, like combo, like
there are more UNSC
people,
operating bases that have
not organized crime.
Well,
Unless you want to count the
They hit
politics, the politician.
Each one is associated with
They're
a
the biggest
territory. Here is the location of the UNSC
criminal over
signal I've
there.
been tracking, and here are 2 more fobs.
Mark it. Let's go.
Let's go. What?
I have never heard of them.
There?
What year? Because the older gangster, well, I know a couple of them. Well, don't know them personally, but everyone know their name. And like, and talking people with power, a lot of power over there. What they had.
Ready and waiting, Chief.
And it wasn't cartel. And most of them are in jail or dead. No. If it was the 80, then no. So I'm telling you, man. Like I moved here in 2017. And over there, it's like here, man. You have the federals, plus you have the army. You're not gonna see all the stuff that you see in Mexico, that they take over towns and shit like that. No. But they're still crazy, though. They're still crazy over there. But just drug related. And it's like, told you, like gangs.
To some.
I have a question. I was created to lock down Cortana, but I don't know why. What did she do that was so wrong?
She was our target.
I understand that, but is this classified? Because I don't have all the information.
Chief, this is insane. I see banished everywhere. Did you hear me? Everywhere.
What intel did Dr. Halsey give you before your mission?
Halsey only tells people what they need to know.
Fly Pelican straight into enemy territory. No one will ever notice. Great idea, big guy.
I still don't understand why you had to delete her. It feels like something's missing.
Guess what? They noticed. They all noticed. And we've got a banished structure up ahead. Armored. Very heavily armored.
It'll have to wait, I suppose.
How close can you get us?
How close? We're unarmed, and you're asking me how close?
Yeah, like I said, they probably are doing businesses, but they're not physically there. They're not have presence. If they are, they're on the ground. Like I told you, there's have to be a way for the drug to go over there. But like I told you, like it's not as simple because PR is a U.S. colony. So you have the National Guard patrolling the waters, and everything is, it's not gonna be as that.
We're close to the UNSC signal's origin.
And there's not even that many Mexicans over there. They're in the north, but they're not that
Too
much
much chatter on all banished channels.
compared like here.
The tower. It's probably
There's
the
even more
instruction
Dominicans.
size we flew in.
Dominican, the second city with the highest population over there in Puerto Rico. Like it's Puerto Rican and then
Down
Dominicans.
there. We're close to the fob we detected. You take out those monsters, get me to that terminal, and I'll show what I can do.
Yeah, I know that. And the Nietas are prison gangs. Got connection with the outside gangs, but well, no, I haven't been in jail. I have uncles that been in jail, and they are more organized though. At least they have code and honor, some stuff. But man, your information is from the internet. Don't even. If you don't know Spanish, don't look it up on Wiki, because that's like just a gringo putting stuff there.
Human attacks are too weak to feel.
Because someone told him something.
You made short work of that, huh? Now to business.
Yeah, but
Let's
there's no
lie down,
Latin
Bob.
kings over there. That's exclusively United States stuff. Like, it's like I told you, like the gangs over there is different than here. Here you know because they dress the same, or they do hand sign, or they hang out with the same. You can tell what is a gang here. Over there it's not like that. It's like you got a combo. It's like they hang out like normal places.
And there.
And they dress normal. They don't. They're not show off like here.
Was that you?
Affirmative.
So what, you're going to just rebuild the UNSC? Piece by piece?
That's his call. I'm just trying to be helpful. Speaking of which, each fob seems to be linked to the BattleNet. And if I do this, we can piece together what the Banished are up to. For instance, over here is some kind of Banished outpost.
Purpose?
Unclear, but it's well defended, so it's definitely worth looking into and blowing up. And here is what I can only describe as someone that the Banished value highly.
Noted.
His bio is interesting. If you want to see for yourself, it's waiting for you in the database. They're tracking UNSC transponders too. Caches containing valuable equipment and intel. Oh no, it looks like there are multiple UNSC squads engaged in trying to survive. They need your help, Chief.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you know, if you study history, you know the history, especially of gangs here in the States, you will learn that they have an ideology, and most of the gang, like especially the Crips, they start helping out their communities. But then I don't know what happened. They changed leader. Well, I know they killed the leader. Probably the CIA was infiltrated because that happened with the Black Panther. Panthers, and then become a regular gang. You know, with no ideology, just selling drugs to get money by Jordans. That's it. But if you read the history, there's a bunch of stuff that they start as, you know, helping communities. That's why, yeah, I think gangs are stupid. Like, I think every organization, if you don't have an ideology, it's just stupid. They're just there for people that, you know, they feel alone, they don't have purpose, they just want, because us as humans, we like to belong. But then again, you just have to. I kind of understand, because you know, well, like I know at all, but a lot of those gangs, if you know, if you study anthropology, you know, sociology,
Clearly.
like most of them, like, have to do with their environment, man. Like, there's no cop presence, then the segregation, the racism, the system oppressing them. They have to find a way to combat that. So I'm not justifying it, but I try to understand at least a little, because it's not it's just people wanna talk crap about it, but they don't understand why people join it in the first place. You know what I mean? It's easy to talk when you've never been you've never been through those stuff, you know. Yeah, I understand that, and you're right. You are perfectly right. I'm just saying, like I said, I'm not trying to justify it. I'm just saying, like, that's how the Italian mafia started, with the Sicilians, man. They were segregated. and they make them happen just to protect their communities. And like I said, power will corrupt the human being. But then again, like I said, like if you've never been in a, we have never lived in those times, so we don't know how bad it was. You know, the segregation, the racism, the oppression of the system. Yeah, and it's true. It's sad, but that's the problem. That start with racism, man. Don't you remember post 9/11 that they were at first they were treating like Muslims like friends, so you know, so we can have them on our side, so they can spy and shit. But then people start to fear them, say, ah, what if they are infiltrating us, like playing double agent and shit. And then they start like segregating it, and they start like hate crimes and shit. So and then you have the normal Muslim that they are not extremists. They try to do something, but they cannot, thanks to, you know, the false ideas of these people or the actual people that are, you know, extremists. That happened with every group in, you know, in history, especially here in the States. With Puerto Ricans in the 50s when they moved to New York, with the Irish and Italians. Yeah, that happened post 9/11. At first they were treating them, we would say no, all of them are like that, because they wanted them like in our side, like, you know, to spy, or I don't know. Like there's like documentaries and books talking about how they even make Muslim to police chief in New York and shit. And then they were so afraid that they were spies or terrorists that even though they were police chief, the same police was investigating them, like spying on them and shit. Yeah, imagine I was a kid. I was like 11. No. Yeah, I was like 10 or 11. But yeah, I know. Well, I don't know what you went been through, but for what I read and I educate myself, like, more or less, I have knowledge of that situation. But sadly that happened, like, and then people don't understand that when you when you are, well, with that being stereotype is I don't know how to say that word. When you know, use stereotype to classify certain groups, and then you segregate them, treat them like shit, they will rebel. They were gonna rebel against the system, and then you're gonna provoke what you were afraid of in the first place. You know what I mean? So they will find a way to, I don't know, protect, you know, their community or themselves, you know. And people have honor, and it will be a certain point where there will be like no more, and they're gonna rebel against the system, you know. And that happened with every community. That's why we should do something against gangs, but then we have to study them, because we have to attack the roots. What is causing them? And it's the system. There were stupid laws, like, I don't know if that law still is, why, I'm pretty sure it doesn't exist anymore. But black people in Baltimore, they weren't allowed to buy houses in good neighborhoods, and they were stuck in bad neighborhoods. In situation like that, there's no cop presence, there's no justice. So what will you do when there's no justice? You want to make do justice. How you say this? You try to make the justice by yourself. You know what I mean? They had it rough since they went to this continent. That's why it's really bad when people say, "Ah, get over it." Like, you can forget, but you cannot forgive. You know what I mean? I know they weren't like the only slave in history. There were every race was a slave at a certain point of others. But in modern history, and the contemporary history, they're still being being attacked by stereotypes, and people at certain points is not as racist as it was before, but still. Yeah, that's really, every time I see like comments when people try to bring up slavery and shit like that, and people say get over it, man, that's so fucking disrespectful, man. You know what I mean? They say you can forgive but not forget. Because if you forget, history will repeat itself, you know? Yeah, exactly. We cannot forget history. I have to destroy it. I knew I have to destroy this shit. But what? I don't have nothing to destroy this. Yeah, racism exists in every race. Doesn't matter. That's what that kind of that bothers me when they say, because I'm black I cannot be racist. Like, yes, you can. Races have to do with race. But yeah. Yeah, racism exists in every culture. Like in the 90s, the racism, the Puerto Ricans against Dominicans was really big over there. Because they used to immigrate a lot over there in PR.
We've got
and I remember I was a kid, and I still remember like
it looks like the banished are tearing down
neighborhoods, even my friends as a kid saying like racists coming against Dominicans. You were a kid, you didn't understand. You see, even Mexico, I've never been to Mexico, right? But I know Mexican people, and I know what they call whitexicans. You know, the light-skinned Mexicans. They look like white people. They're really racist against, you know, the Mexican that looks, you know, the brown Mexicans. God damn, what is that? Oh, fuck. Yeah, I know there's a lot of racism with Indians and Muslims. And then, I know it because Pakistan is up there, right? Is it Pakistan or Iran? That is in the north of India.
Do you see that? One M808 Scorpion. In pretty good shape, too. Could be useful, if you like that kind of thing.
Oh, I like it.
They're stripping UNSC hardware.
Like a gem as a bad thing or as a good thing? Like, for example, my experience with Muslim, like the best boss I ever had, that is a sweetheart, man. Like the sweetest person I ever met. He was a Muslim from Morocco. Like, I don't know if he was hardcore Muslim, but I know he was Muslim. And that guy, man, you will never see him saying bad words, disrespecting people. Like, there were times that it was sad, like people disrespecting him, like yell at him and shit. But yeah, that guy, like I told you, he was a gem, man. Like, I don't know, it's like there's people that you see and you notice that they have this like internal peace, like this aura that they give you peace, you know what I mean? And that guy is like that, man. He was a supervisor. One of my best supervisor I ever had. He was awesome, man. And he used to talk about his country. Yeah, and then I met a co-worker. He was from Pakistan, actually. I thought he was black because he looked black. And he was from Pakistan, and he was Muslim. Super smart, super cool, and he was very open-minded and very, man, for being a Muslim, you know that Muslim usually they don't like to question their religion. And he was like, yeah, we do this stuff that doesn't make sense, you know, but I do it by faith, maybe because I was raised like that, blah blah blah. But you know, it's part of me. I'm already an adult, so I'm still doing it. But you know, he was so open about that, and that shit was admirable. Like, a lot of people, and not saying Muslim only, like a lot of Christian from Americans here have to be like that, because they're Christians, and man, they act like they're inquisitors from Spain back in the 1600s. But yeah, that guy is fucking cool, man. How the fuck are you getting there? Man, I have to leave like something minutes. Like in 20 minutes. Okay, so I see it. But yeah, it's not really like you said, it's not religion, it's people. Remember, I have this co-worker too. He was African. I don't know if he was from Ghana.
Well, you did it.
I think he was from Ghana or Nigeria. I'm not sure. I think Nigeria. He was super cool. But I remember he wanted to convert me. He brought me a Quran and everything. Because we used to speak a lot, and I guess he really liked me. And because I told him, we used to speak, and I know, I'm not an expert in religion, but, I study in a Catholic university that it was one of the requisites was taking a year, 3 years of religion, so they teach you about Judaism, Islam, Christianity, Catholic and Protestant, the history and their belief. So he was surprised of, my knowledge. Okay, hold on, fuck, I opened that shit. Well, man, I don't want to say I'm a people person, but I just don't like to. I know if I say I'm super nice, maybe online, because I don't think I'm super nice, but I try to make. I don't know, it sounds stupid, but sometimes I like to. Not two people like me, but not have enemies.
It's coming from that
Because you never know. So, if some shit like that happens, if he doesn't disrespect me or some shit, then it's cool. Just ignore them. Just don't talk to them again,
Heads up, Chief. Another fob platform. Let's make it ours.
Fucking stupid. No!
Captain's report. INF 101, mark timestamp. Encryption Lambda Chi Alpha. I've spoken to Commander Palmer, who's assured me that our Spartan contingent is ready to go.
Another fob in UNSC control. And in the shadow of that banished tower. The closer we get to it, the stronger the UNSC distress signal becomes. The source has to be inside.
Man, if this game is gonna be like this, like typical Ubisoft game, like go here, get that, this stuff. It's gonna be annoying.
Got it. Vehicle delivery's on the way.
I'm gonna get. I like this gun. Like this one, but I need ammo. Oh shit! I got soldier there. Man, I need ammo. Remember when I was a teenager or early 20s? Man, I used to go on I used to love to go on debates with fanatics. Shit. And I don't know, I used to love to make them doubt. That shit was funny, but now that I'm, have more maturity, now I'm like, nah, don't have time for that. If you wanna believe in that, then let him believe in that. What harm does it do to me, Oh, the other one is gone. Where's my other gun? Oh, madre mía. But now it's like, I'm gonna make like unnecessary enemies. Like, I don't want no dramas. Especially here that people get offended for anything. No. If you wanna believe a pigeon impregnated a virgin woman, then believe in that, man. Good for you.
On the gun.
That's why it's a religion, because it's a unquestionable faith. It's something that you believe. It's your personal belief. You know what I mean? Who am I to tell that maybe it's true? Maybe maybe Zeus existed. You know what I mean? Or Thor or other gods. Enki, Enlil. Maybe all the gods exist. Who knows? Hijo de la gran puta. No.
Just give me a sec.
I hate when you games that you drive a vehicle and you have to drive it with the twin sticks. That's so annoying, bro. That's why in Borderlands I hated to drive. Every time I play co-op Borderlands, I put my friends to drive that shit because I hate the twin stick driving mechanic. Shit. No, but shit, that's in my bucket list. I would love to go over there.
Tower was a more than
Especially the
appropriate name.
pyramids.
Look at that place. coming from within that main
In
structure.
Cairo, I think they are.
Somewhere up top. We're gonna need to find a way in.
Oh, you want to shoot me from up there? I don't know, man. I have a theory about the pyramids, but that's a story for another time because I have to leave. So remind me about this conversation tomorrow. Yeah, tell me. Yeah, that's what the history told you. I don't think so.
So, the demon is healed. Did you think I would let you walk right into my tower? My tower? I think not. My facility is locked down. There is nothing you can do here.
Anyway, I have to leave, man. I have an appointment.